Hello, geometry students. Today we're going to talk about finding the area of sectors of circles. And before we do, we have to talk about the area of a circle in general. Remember, to find the area of a circle, you have to know the radius. The radius is the length is a segment from the center of the circle to a point on the circle. And that length is necessary to find the area of a circle. The formula for the area of a circle is pi times the radius squared. So let's pause and find the area of this circle. Pause the video and find the area on your own paper and then press play to continue. Notice we're given the diameter and we need the radius, which is half the diameter, or 9. And then we can plug it into the formula and call it a day. And you're welcome to leave area in units pi. But remember, pi is a number bigger than 3. So that's a very different number than if you'd forgotten and just written 81 square inches. It's 81 pi square inches. So now we can talk about sectors. A sector is a portion of a circle. And the way you would name it would be sector RPS, where your center point is in the middle. And how do we find the area of a sector? Well, the area of a sector is a fraction of the whole circle. How do we figure out what fraction it is? We need to do the measurement of the arc, which is the same as the measurement of the central angle, divided by 360. That'll tell us what fraction of the whole circle it is. So the central angle and the measurement of the arc are the same. Measurement of the arc divided by 360 will tell you what fraction, and then you multiply by the area of the whole circle, pi r squared. So here's an example. We have to know the measurement of the arc, or we have to be able to figure that out. If we're given the central angle, we could figure it out because they're the same, the central angle and the measurement of the arc. But here we're given the measurement of the arc and we're given the radius. And we know that the area of the sector is a fraction of the area of the circle. What fraction? 72 over 360 times the area of the whole circle, which is pi r squared, and r is 15. When we plug all those numbers in and use our calculator to simplify, we see that we end up with 45 pi centimeters squared. So now you try pause the video and practice finding the area of this blue sector, and then press play to continue. We know the central angle is given to us, and we know the measurement of the arc is the same, and we are given the radius. We know that the area of the sector is a fraction of the area of the whole circle. What fraction? It's going to be 60 divided by 360 is our fraction. Of is always times. The area of the circle is pi r squared, where r is 8. And so we can reduce our fraction. 8 squared is 64. And when we use our calculator, we can find either leave it in terms of pi, or we can get a decimal approximation. Either one is fine. So now pause, find the area of the yellow sector on your own paper, and then press play for the solution. Now be careful, because here we're given that this measurement is 45. So to get the yellow measurement, we would have to do 360 minus 45 just to figure out the measurement of this large major arc. We also know we're given the diameter, and so we have to know the radius is half of that, or 8. And then the measurement of this arc is 315. Now we have all we need to know, because we know that the area of a sector is a fraction of the area of the whole circle. What fraction? 315 over 360, and the area of the circle is pi r squared. And when we use our calculators to simplify, you can leave it in terms of pi, or get a decimal approximation, units squared. So pause, find the area of the yellow sector on your own paper, and then press play for the solution. In this case, we're given the white angle, and we know linear pairs are supplementary. So we can figure out the central angle, and then we know the arc would have the same measurement. We also are given the diameter, and we know the radius would be half that. we know that this angle is 60, and therefore the measurement of the arc is 60 as well. The area of a sector is a fraction of the area of the whole circle. What is our fraction? It's 60 over 360. And what is the area of the whole circle? Pi r squared, where r is 13. We can use our calculators to simplify and either leave it in terms of pi or get a decimal approximation. And remember to use square units for area. And that's it for finding the area of a sector. So I'll leave you with this cute puppy, and I wish you a great day.